Oh, by the way, something happened earlier. I released a cover. I'm super happy that you guys like the song because leading up to the release, I kept listening to it. I did the time and tune for it, by the way. I timed and tuned it. So I kept listening to it. And I really didn't like it. Up until the last second, I was like, damn, I don't like it. I don't like it. But then I released it, and apparently people liked it. So I'm happy. Now I like it. Thank you. Thank you for showing me the light. It actually is kind of good, huh? I don't know. It's like, when I was listening to it, I was like, there needs to be more. There needs to be more. But I don't know if I can do more. It was insane to sing, actually. I remember, actually, there are a bunch of teasers I posted for the members. I give some teasers here and there. They're not outright like, oh, my next cover is Aishite. They've seen the art like a month ago and stuff like that. They can go to their own conclusions for that. But I'm happy nothing was leaked. And actually, even the art for this was also shown during my Tagalog karaoke. If you've noticed, it's there. Actually, I'm also very flattered about the people that say like, oh, it's a near Ado great cover or something like that. I'm like, damn, that's actually really a big compliment because Ado is a freaking professional. Her whole life is being a professional singer, idol, or whatever she is. And you're saying it's near Ado? That's great, thank you. Or like Izuru's or something like that? Bruh. Actually, the inspirations for my cover of it is definitely Ado, but there's also a little bit of Izuru in there. Those are definitely the two covers that I listen to the most when trying to come up with a sound for this. However, I definitely dialed down the Izuru bit because if you listen to Izuru's version of this, it's intentionally off-key in many ways. Like the harmonies are off-key and everything like that. So in that regard, I wanted to time and tune the song myself so I can assure there's gonna be flaws. So what happened was I timed and tuned the vocals and then I sent the vocals to Gratis for the mix and master only. So I wanted to do it myself just so I can make sure that I can get some little flaws in there because, you know, these freaking mixers out there, they're heckin' professionals and they make everything sound extremely perfect without it sounding robotic. And in my mind, I was like, no. Let's make it a little bit more flawed. And that's more on the Izuru side of the inspiration for the cover. I actually have yet to listen to this in the car because my barometer, if something sounds good, is actually in the car. So maybe that's why I didn't like this song leading up to the release. It's because I didn't listen to it in the car. Deliberate Dissonance is so good. It's so good. Izuru's version is it's like 500% dialed up creativity. Like every single decision in Izuru's cover is literally his creative decision. You know how Ado sings, Ado also sang Goddish, where she would go from one octave lower than one octave higher? And Aishite is definitely a song that I knew I was gonna sing eventually. Like literally after this, I have no plans. That's a lie. I have a big one coming next, like a big one. One thing I could have never ever dreamed of doing until I got here. It is literally impossible to have this next one if I'm not here and exactly who I am. So watch out for that, but I'm not gonna tease that too much. It's still far away. Who said cover with the... It is kinda in that way. For example, I wasn't in HoloStars before. I was in my previous monster hunting agency. I couldn't have ever have done this upcoming one. But let's not talk about that. That's for future us to think about. Let's change the music. It's too intense. By the way, the music that you were listening to is kind of like the base form of the Octoposse debut song. Because if you're part of the Octoposse, you're gonna get a original debut song. We're gonna make that. So yeah, I always knew I was gonna sing Aishite just because of the vibes of the song. But I also didn't want to do it like immediately because there was just a recent like Aishite cover. Like a very recent one. Also from Holo Pro. It was Narissa's version of Aishite, which is the English version. So I wanted to space it out a little bit more. And good thing I got a lot of friggin' songs to cover anyway. It was even supposed to be like during my birthday, but some things happened, it got delayed a little bit, and now it releases this half anniversary. I literally received the file yesterday. During my stream yesterday, I received the file. So I was shaking in my boots. My knees were shaking because I didn't want there to be like, damn, I didn't want to miss this thing I already like announced. The art was made by Null, who made the art for Axel's Nightmare cover. So that's great. I love the art style so much. When I received the art, I was like, oh, yes. Yes. It's so good. By the way, this stream exists as I said earlier, because Ruse said so. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do a celebration stream because, you know, there's a lot of things happening today. We got the ARMIS anniversary, we got the relay, also the cover premiere. Let's not do it anymore. Then Ruse was like, no, you need to stream. You need to let people praise you directly. You need to let them say how cool you are. So thank you. And that's exactly what's going on. So now I'm here. Then also, I was like, who should I get to mix this? Because I, for sure, don't have time to mix anything at the moment. Yeah, I don't have time to freaking mix this cover. And so you know where I looked? I looked to Haka. Because if I'm gonna sing the screams as if I'm dying, might as well someone who knows how to do that, to mix that. Mordred, more soup says Ruse, so here it is, more covers soon. Thank you! Thank you. You'll like the next one. You'll definitely like it. I know you'll like it. I know I'll like it. This is the case where whatever happens to this next one, I will like it. Because it deserves to be liked. Yeah, so that's why I got gratis for the mix, because I know they do mixes for Haka. That's where I've seen their name a lot of the time. Actually, I've known about their work for a long time now. But then they suddenly made stuff for Haka, and then they made a lot of stuff for Haka. So, yeah. I know he can mix that kind of thing with a vocal fry, with a high voice. They can do that. They did it. They did it really well. I was also so happy that Izuru sent me some recommendations, a recommendation for more of Kikuo's songs. Oh, by the way, guys, also check out Izuru's version for sure. Please check that out as well. I don't know. I really do not know what happened, why I just disliked the song. Then it came out and you loved it. Therefore, I love it too. It was super fun. I mean, these past 6 months are like really fun and just a big, what the heck is going on? Why am I here? How am I here? Why are we here? 6 months already. And I don't really feel any kind of tired yet of doing all of this. I feel tired physically. Like, damn, these shoulders, they hurt. But as far as streaming, making these covers, songs, definitely isn't tiring. It's just very fun to do. Then lastly, for the video made by OCTAVIO. And you know where you heard OCTAVIO from? Also Haka. They've made a bunch of, was it a bunch? I think it's a bunch. They made a bunch of music videos for Haka. And my god, when I first saw the music video, I was like, huh? Really? Wow. I love the part where you can see, you know, the kind of the transparent pattern that you get in Photoshop, you know, the squares and stuff like that. You can see a lot of that there. It's so good. I actually didn't have any kind of direction for the music video. It's literally, Mane-san, please tell OCTAVIO to make the video. And that was it. I didn't know they were gonna go with the kind of glitchy, digital, scary stuff. Like digital creepy. But yeah, thank you so much, OCTAVIO. Feel a struggle to give direction to folks we commission? True. Because honestly, I've already made a bunch of covers, commissioned many things already, and there is a limit to my imagination, especially when it comes to visuals and concepts for music videos. So literally, these days, I'm like, Mane-san, just please tell them to make the video. I don't know what to say. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let them free. Gotta just let them go wild, exactly. I never would have thought of applying the more digital horror vibe to Aishite. If anything, all I could think about for Aishite was like Narissa's music video, or the original. That's it. So the digital stuff was really cool. Yours Izuru covers my fave. Thank you. I'm honored to be people like, oh, it's like Izuru version. It's like, it's kind of in that level-ish. It's very flattering. Thank you. Another influencer? Yeah, it's basically that, those three. Also, guys, please, if you haven't yet, if you want to comment on the video, please also leave some nice comments for, you know, the mixing and the video as well. By the way, the instrumental is the original instrument, so I can't monetize that video. Because I found that Kikuo just releases his instrumentals, so I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So it's literally just a nice, fun project. Nice little fun project that I really wanted to do for a birthday, and now it's half anniversary. Yeah, so please, if you're gonna comment on it, like and comment on it, please say, oh, if you like the video, please say, oh, the video is great, I love it. If you like the way it's mixed, oh, the mix is cool, good job. Because I remember, I think there was this music video artist that's pretty popular. They said that it's kind of, not really disheartening, but it kind of, it doesn't help with motivation, especially when you work so hard for like a video. Let's say for a VTuber, they make a music video. You work so hard on the music video and all the comments, which is understandable, like all the comments are about how the VTuber sang, because literally it is their channel and it's their kind of take on the song, which is understandable. But you can imagine, right? You work so hard on something and you get nothing, not even a good, nice job, or I loved it so much, or anything on it. So if you haven't commented on it, please go also compliment, the artist, the music video editor, and the mixer, only if you want. Do you have any questions? Any questions, class? Especially mixers. Yeah, especially the mixers. A good mix is when you don't notice it. Talking about vocal range, bruh. Yeah, this is the hardest song I've ever recorded. Not in terms of like difficulty of like singing the actual song, but because there are parts of it that I just decided to almost blow my vocal cords out. The first teaser I gave to the blow up puppets and marionettes is my voice. I'm sorry, I blew my voice out or something to that effect, or like I had to do many retakes because I was peaking the mic, and I don't usually peak the mic because I had to peak the mic at some points, which is annoying. So I was singing, for example, the big screams. I had to do that multiple times because it was not being recorded properly in a proper way. Really, the higher parts are so difficult. And actually, some parts there, I mean, of course, when you record on your own, you need to do tricks in order to make everything sound good and consistent. Sometimes you need to cut a verse. Sometimes you need to cut a phrase just so you could breathe in and then continue that phrase, right? But many of the parts in that song where I go from 1 octave lower to 1 octave higher, there was no other way except to actually do it. So the part with the aishite, there's no other way except to do it. It won't sound good if you like aishite, aishi, then stop, then record again. Then I tried doing it that way, but it didn't sound good. So I had to literally just do it in one take. It's kind of like this actually comes on the heels of me singing Mephisto. Right? Remember when I sang Mephisto?
Flashback.
And this line is 誰と言ったか思い出して私が命をかけるからあげるからあなたは時間をくれたのでしょうあらゆる望みの全てを叶えたら果たせたらあなたにEnd
of flashback.
So that's when I first discovered I could do that. And so I just wanted to apply that here. And really listening to freaking Ado's version of this song just makes me feel things. And I know that Ado's version of the song, it's really cool, but of course, depending on what you like, it'll sound very screechy in some way. But I don't know, there's just something in the way she sang it where it's like, you just feel it, You're just it's like, holy crap, like, whoa. And I just wanted to do that. In a way, if Ado's version didn't exist, I don't know if I would do it like that. She's so creative. Even if Izuru's version didn't exist, I don't know if I would even make something similar to Izuru's version, which is like with the off key, with the dissonance and stuff like that. That literally is like a unique thing that just pops up in their mind. And they just do it. And I think that's what I want to do for my next song. For my next cover, I definitely want to just come up with something completely original. Like a performance that is completely original. I want to see what I can do with the next one as well. At least the next solo one. I would have never thought of doing what Izuru did for his version. Like, what? What do you mean I'm gonna sing off-key? Huh? Or Ado's version. Like, what do you mean I scream? Distinguish yourself enough from her while drawing influence from her? Maybe that's one of the reasons why I also didn't like it leading up to the release. Because I feel like I was copying mostly someone's version. But I'm glad that in some way I also was able to differentiate it a bit. Because I didn't really copy it one for one. There are some parts where I just did it by feeling. Where I was like, for this part, I wanna do it this way instead of how she did it. Something like that. So guys, but that is it for today, I think. I think most of the things I wanted to say, I've already said. But again, thank you so much for listening to the song and supporting it and commenting and quote retweeting, reposting, anything. Sharing it to your friends if you did. Sharing it to your mother. Definitely share it to your mother or your grandmother. They'll love it, I swear to God. Oh, by the way, my mom messaged me right after the release of the cover. And this is what she said to me. Honestly, I'm actually very touched. Because my mom and dad, very, very supportive. Like, they watch every stream. When I talk to them, they're like, oh, it's when you streamed this. That's when you said that. Oh, that thing you streamed 2 days ago at this time. So my mom messaged me. I'm gonna translate it because it's in Tagalog. She said, Wow, congrats on new cover. Congrats on the new cover. Dami na naman comments. There are a lot of comments again. She messaged me like this. Banger, cooked, insane range. She's using your language. I swear to God, Ruse, they've watched everything, even my Bunny Garden streams. I swear to God.
結構自信あるからさ、ハイト様に見てほしいんだよね。
To see what? I'm pretty confident I want Haito-sama to see what? What? If my mother and father are watching this is all just a joke, okay? This is all just a joke. I'm not really into this game. This was all just I'm literally just doing this for the clickbait. Okay? This is just for the numbers, all right? It's just for the numbers, all right? Mother and father, I don't usually play games like this. You know me, I don't play games like this. This is all just part of the game. The game called content creation, YouTubing, VTubing. It's just that, alright? Because remember, I have a contract with HoloLive. I need to do this to stay in HoloLive. Otherwise, I'll become broke and live in the streets on my own. Drink water from the canals. It's streams like this that keep me afloat, that make me eat at least one meal a day. Okay? Please understand. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a Twister game. Yeah, even absolutely everything. They sleep to my streams. They said that to me. Like, they listen to my stream in the evening and they sleep to it. So, I am ashamed, but I'm also very thankful. And they're now a member as well, so they're gonna watch this next one. This next one, Mana-san advised me. And it's real, it's true, that I'm gonna show the raw vocals under membership. It's a good incentive. It's a nice little incentive for membership as well. Forgive me, but I need to make money for Yago-san.
Yeah. Let's get it started. Bang, bang, can you hear it coming? Bang, bang, can you hear it coming? We're the revolution, are you ready? Here we come, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, we're gonna steal the crown. I got a hunger for it, can't stop until I get in. Bang, bang! Wanna know we're coming for your town. Everyone watches us the moment that we arrive. Can nobody talk to us, they fearing for all their lives. Put on a show as we walk out the door. All the hate thrown at me, give me my room. Freak show on the edge and broken but fine. Freak show in the dark, I feel so alive. Letting out the monster deep inside. You don't know the depth of my desire. Bring the pain, it's okay, okay. Rise up like the undead, undead. Got the bleed, got the callous in it, mine now. Gotta get what I want would settle, yeah. Set the fire up, cause we're almost there. Set the fire up now. No, we can't stop, cause we're almost there. No, we can't stop now. We feel the rumble and tumble as we're coming round. Shattering glasses and plates on the ground. Take what's ours and risk it all. We gon' start a brand new world. Bloodhounds coming to your town. We gonna break some walls, yeah, we gonna go down. Bloodhounds make way through the crowd. No matter what you do, what you say, nothing can get in our way. We're on the move and all the lights out. Lights out. We're looking better after sundown. Sundown. Bloodhounds, tonight is the night. Heading now, you're down. You're gonna know my name.
Happy half-year anniversary to you, Armada, to you, Octoposse, Sorority, Rusaders, Bubbies. Because as much as I said, for example, my birthday is my birthday, not just my birthday, it's your birthday too, Octoposse. So our debuts are not just our debuts, it's your debuts too. So rejoice! Be happy. We reached 6 months.